Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear viewers, in this short lecture, I will explain how the tense in reported speech changed. I hope you have viewed my previous lectures on the same topic, which are available on my YouTube channel. So, when does tense in reported speech change? So, this is the first thing we need to understand. When does it change? So, the rule for this is tense of the reported speech changes only when the reported verb is in the past tense. When the reported verb is in the past tense, this is what we need to keep in our mind. So we have certain examples, but always and ever we have to see that tense in the reported speech changes when reported verb is in the past tense. So the examples that are given below, we have he says I am happy. So in this sentence, reported verb, that is he says. So it's in the present tense. In the second sentence, he will say. Reported speech is in the future tense. So in the third sentence, he said. Reported verb is in the past tense. So the rule is when reported verb is in the past tense. So it means that only in this case, when reported verb is in the past tense, only then the tense in the reported speech changes. So in the first two examples, that is, he says, I am happy, there will be no change of tense because reported verb is in the present tense. So he says, I am happy, changed into he says that he is happy. So there is a change of pronoun which we have already discussed. Pronoun I, first person pronoun, changed according to subject of the reported verb, which is he. So I changed into he. He says that he is happy. So I am happy is in the present tense. He is happy is also the present tense. There is no change of tense, but there is only change of pronoun. So the second example is he will say, I am happy. So in this case, reported verb is in the future tense. So there will again be no change in the tense in reported speech because reported verb is in the future tense. So I am happy, it's in the present tense, it will remain in the present tense. Only change, that is pronoun. First person pronoun, that is this I, this will change according to subject, which we have already understood. So I will change into he will say that he is happy. I am happy, he is happy. There is no change of tense. Now in the third example, he said. So reported verb is in the past tense. That means there will be a change in the reported speech, change of tense also. So I am happy changed into he was happy. So firstly there is change of pronoun. First person pronoun change according to subject. I change into he. Then there is I am happy. It is present simple. It changed into past simple. So I am happy changed into he was happy. He said that he was happy. So only in this case, when reported verb is in the past tense, only then tense of the reported speech change. That is what is the rule. So now we have So how does the tense in reported speech change? So if reported verb is in the past tense, this is what we have understood in the rule number 4. If reported verb is in the past tense and reported speech is in the present tense, so in case reported verb is in the past tense, only then the tense in the reported speech changes. That's what we have understood. Now the reported speech can be in three different things. It can be either in the present tense, it can be in the past tense, it can be in the future tense. But now when reported verb is in the past tense and reported speech is in the present tense, then reported speech changes into corresponding past, or we say simply opposite past. What does it actually mean? It means present simple will change into past simple. Okay? So similarly, present continuous will change into past continuous. This is corresponding past or opposite past. Present perfect will change into past perfect. Okay? So present perfect continuous change into past perfect continuous. So this is corresponding past. So present tense will change into past tense, but not vice versa, not the reverse, which means present simple will change into past simple, but past simple will not change into present simple, not vice versa. Only present simple will change into past simple, present continuous into past continuous, present perfect into past perfect, present perfect continuous into past perfect continuous. But all these changes will take place only when reported verb is in the past tense. This is what we need to understand clearly. Now we will try to understand what it is. We will illustrate it properly. So, in these sentences A, B, C, and D, all these reported verbs are in the past tense. He said, he said, he said. That means when reported verb is in the past tense, there will be a change in the reported speech. There will be change in the reported speech. Now we have to see what type of change will take place. But change will take place. So what will happen to I write, I am writing, I have written, I have been writing. So change of pronoun, read out this rule, this note. Rules for changing a pronoun remain same. So rules for changing a pronoun, which we have already discussed in the previous lectures, how first person pronoun change, how second person change, how third person change. So in all these 4 sentences, I have used first person pronoun, that's I. So I will repeat it. First person pronoun change according to subject. So this is what we have understood. So the discussion for pronoun is over. Now we have to concentrate how does the tense change. So I write, this is present simple. So the rule is present simple changed into past simple. So he said that he wrote. I write becomes he wrote. I change into he because first person change according to subject. He wrote. So it is past simple. You know, we use second form of verb in the past simple tense. That's why it changed into he wrote. So present simple changed into past simple. Now, he said, I'm writing. It's present continuous tense. So this will change into past continuous tense. He was writing. He said that he was writing. Very simple. So similarly, we have this third example. He said, I have written. Present perfect tense. This will change into past perfect tense. He said that he had written. Past perfect tense. So then we have, I have been writing. Past perfect continuous tense. So present perfect continuous tense. This will change into past perfect continuous tense. He had been writing. Okay. So it's very simple that present, if reported verb is in the past tense, like he said, then reported speech, if it is in the present tense, it will change into corresponding past, which I have tried to explain. I hope you might have understood it well. Now, if you have understood it, we have certain examples that you need to solve by yourself. So the question is, can you solve this? Change into indirect speech. Now, Akram said, I paint. So how will you solve it? First of all, you need to concentrate in which tense this reported verb is. Akram said. It's in the past tense. So the tense will change. In the second sentence, she said. Again, the tense will change. In the third sentence, I said. So the tense will change. In the fourth sentence, you said to me. It's in the past tense. So the tense will change in the reported speech. So in the next sentence, he says. It's in the present tense. So there will be no change in the tense. No change. The tense will change in the first, it will change in the second, it will change in the third, it will change in the fourth, but it will not change in the E part because he says is reported verb is in the present tense. So in the last part we will say it's again in the future tense. So when reported verb is in the future tense, there will be no change in the reported speech, no change of tense in the reported speech. Now we will see them one by one how to solve these, how to change these sentences into indirect speech. Now, I paint. This is present simple. I paint. This will change into past simple. So in past simple, we use second form of verb. Painted. Akram said that he painted. Akram said that he painted. Okay. So I changed according to subject. That's Akram. He painted. We cannot say Akram said that Akram painted. No. But we have to use pronoun instead of it. So she said he's making noise. he is making, present continuous or present progressive tense. So she said that. So this is third person pronoun. What happens to third person pronoun? If you remember the rule for third person pronoun, it remains unchanged. So the pronoun will not change. She said that he was making noise. He was making noise. So present continuous will change into past continuous. Very simple. Then we have C. I said, you have done well. You have done well. Present perfect tense. So this will change into past perfect tense. So what happens to second person pronoun? So two things we need to see. What will happen to pronoun and what will happen to tense. So I said, you change according to object. So I is the subject, but there is no object. Now you have to guess yourself. I said that you had done well. I said that you had done well. Now the next sentence is, you said to me, you have been teaching successfully for a couple of years. You said to me, the pronoun you, have been teaching, present perfect continuous. So second person pronoun change according to object. You told me, said to change into told. You told me that I had been teaching. I had been teaching. You change into I because it changed according to object. Second person pronoun change according to object. Have been teaching. Present perfect continuous change into past perfect continuous. I had been teaching successfully for a couple of years. Now the next. He says, I'm sorry. First person pronoun change according to subject. I am sorry. Present simple. But do we need to change the tense? No. Why? Because reported verb is in the present tense. So when reported verb is in the present tense, we need not to change the tense. We have only one thing to change, that's pronoun. He says that he is sorry. He says that he is sorry. Okay. Now, our next sentence is, we will say, it's in the future tense. So when reported verb is in the future, there is no need to change tense in the reported speech. So only thing we need to change is pronoun. We have two pronouns, our, first person pronoun, it will change according to subject. Then we have second person pronoun, it will change according to object. There is no mention of object, but we have to guess it ourselves. So we will say that our hearts are open for you. We will say that our hearts are open for you. So that's very simple. Now you can try with the same way. You can do it yourself. So write more examples by your own and try to solo by yourself. It's not that much difficult. Before I will conclude this short lecture, I may request my viewers to make me aware about the shortcomings that creep in due to one or the other reason. Your suggestions and recommendations will help me to improve the quality of my video lectures. So thank you very much. Thank you.